All right, boys, today is going to be a very good day. We have two things happening. Well, maybe two things happening. Number one, we have a shipment from Fabless manufacturing coming in today, which means the VR5 is coming back out of the Savoy because my engine stand will be here today. So that's coming out and getting put on the engine stand. We can go through and pull some more things apart, pull the clutch off and different things like that. And then number two, our second bit of very exciting information. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen, if you're new to the channel, this car sitting right over here. So that is Steve's car, and Steve's been on deployment in the States for about 6 months now. He just got back home this morning. I don't know if we'll see him today or not, but he is home, which means the rebuild on this car will start very, very soon. So if you don't know about this car, it started life as a 2.9 Synchro Golf 3 Estate, Vento front end, he swapped on there. The car was rebuilt into a 3-liter VR6 turbo. The car was awesome, made about 400 or so wheel horsepower. Very, very cool car. Right before he left for the States for his deployment, the car just stopped running, so it ended up being at my house, and we tore the entire thing down. Well, I mean, if you saw the video, it was catastrophic. The pistons blown through, 2 valves are snapped, the rest of the pistons are hit. It was just a giant mess. So I have a full replacement block and head for this car, so now that he's home, the rebuild can start, and we can have VR6 sounds, well, VR6 turbo sounds very, very soon, and I cannot wait to see this car back up and running. It needs a definite wash. I'll probably wash it today too. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna see him today, but we'll wash the car, make it look all shiny again. I cannot wait, man. So back here is all the there's the turbo, the manifold, all that kind of fun stuff back there, and then over here on the floorboard is our carnage. So yeah, there's 2 valves right there, pieces of bearing. I want to say this is all pieces of piston. Yeah, it was bad. It was very bad to say the least. So very, very soon, this car should be back on the streets making amazing. All right, first things first, we're hopping in the wagon real quick to head over to the bank, because last time I got a shipment from Fabless manufacturing, I didn't realize I had to pay the postal carrier a small fee to actually get the package. So last time I missed my package. So today, pulling out money in preventative measures, that way we don't miss our package again. Money has been acquired, so this time when they stop by, I'll actually be prepared. Hello.
Hello.
Let's go. I'll tell you what, I was home for maybe 5 minutes and then she pulled up. So I'm glad I got money when I did. Let's open this thing up. All right, boys, let's get it. So in this box, we have 2 very cool pieces. And I think we have a couple other things that I didn't tell you guys about just yet, but still very, very cool things. Oh boy. I love unboxing stuff. So again, if you're not following Fabless manufacturing, make sure you guys do so. They are absolutely amazing. Thanks, Christian. This is from Alita. So it's Alita and Pete who own the company. But again, if you're not following them, make sure you guys check them out. So let's see what we got in here. Again, some more stickers, which is dope. Nothing there. Okay, that's empty. This feels like hardware. This feels like hardware. Oh boy. Let me in there. They package things very, very nicely, to say the least. All right, hold on. Yank. All right, this is the first one. I want to show you one before the other one. All of the packing material. Which one is this? Hold on. That's what I want to show you. Boom, bam, look at that. VR5 engine mount stand. So very, very cool. So you can make the VR6, the VR5 fit on a normal engine stand with the little arms that poke out, that swivel around, but it's kind of hard sometimes. This is a direct fit to the back of your VR5 block, sides right into your engine stand. Super, super cool. And it says VR5 and Fabless manufacturing. So this is awesome. So that's number 1. And then number 2 is this one over here. Woo! That's sick. I'll show you that in a second. This is number 2. Bam! Look at that. So this is the VR5 engine stand mount. This is the VR6 engine stand mount. Very, very cool. We have VR6 products coming out very soon. The VR6 for the Bora wagon. So I got one of these and one of these. Again, the build quality is absolutely incredible, like always. Powder coated in wrinkle black. Very, very cool. Now, aside from these 2 awesome things, whoops, so sorry. It's strong. It can be hit. I believe this is hardware for each one. I would assume. Yep. So there's all our hardware to mount these mounts to the back of our engine. So very, very cool. Now, one other thing I have in this bag, in this box here. I told you guys we're doing shirts. Now we haven't fully worked out where to have the shirts made just yet, but I have here a sample of one of the shirts. And it's so sick. So sick. So my buddy Dario did the design, and then Alita had it printed, and it, oh. You ready for this? Let me get you on this. Bam! Look at that. The Savoy on the HRA wheels, VR5 on top, Smith X Fabless. Such a cool shirt. So right now, this is the only one of these shirts. You can't buy them just yet. We're still trying to work on who's gonna make the shirts at the best price and have the shirt quality be good and have the print quality be good. But I gotta say, that looks pretty fire. So awesome. I love it. So again, shout out to Pete and Alita from Fabless. Make sure you guys check them out. I do have a discount code. It's MK3Smith. Save you 5% on checkout on any of the Fabless manufacturing made products. Very, very cool stuff. And hopefully shirts coming very, very soon. We also have posters and I think air fresheners of this very similar design. So very, very cool. Again, shout out to them. Make sure you guys check them out. Woo! So I just finished up all the product shots and the cinematics you guys just saw. Also, already swapped on the shirt, had to do it. It's comfy, like, whoo, shirt's nice. I guess over here. So this is the normal, like, engine stand mount that you normally have. And you have these little arms that you adjust to fit the back of your engine. Now, I said I use this exact same one for my VR6. It can be done, but it's kind of hard sometimes getting these arms to move in the right way to mount it properly. With this and with that, it's just boom, there's no anything, it's just right there to your normal factory mounts and it's good to go. So very, very cool to have that one and to have this one. And we're about to put this to use because we're putting the VR5 on here and on the stand today. Let the fun begin. So engine hoist is here. I need to use this jack under the frame rail, lift the car up so these arms will fit onto the car. We'll pull this out, swap out the rear mount for the rear stand mount, and then on the stand it'll go. Also, I hate this floor. All right, we got her. One VR5 freshly pulled out of the Savoy. So now we're gonna pull off the super fancy VR5 mount from out here and bolt up this exactly where that one goes. And then we'll lift it up, slide the whole thing onto our stand, and then we'll start pulling off some of this stuff here, pull the clutch off, and then some more of this stuff out of the way. And then while I have it here and I'm pulling off the mount, I'm gonna go ahead and drain the oil and get that out of the way as well. All right, mount is out of our way. And now we can go ahead and get this drain bolt here out. Oil is just about done draining there. We have our stand mount here with our hardware and just bam. Just that simple. No weird arms to maneuver, just on and good to go. How sick. Look how good that looks. And it's just so easy. Like I said, you can use other mounts to mount your VR6 or your VR5. They do work. It's kind of weird. They can work, but just these products look and their quality is so good, and it makes life so simple. Like putting this engine in this car, it's easy. The mounts make it so easy. This makes it so easy. They make some really awesome stuff. This is all torqued down. So sturdy, not going anywhere. I put the drain bolt back in the pan. It's tight, but I think the reason why I was leaking before is because they've been stripped before or been cross-threaded before, because it's right there and it's snug, but if I go like one more turn, I feel like it's gonna get loose all of a sudden, so I'll probably have to do a new pan on this one as well. All right, let's get all this stuff cleared out of the way. We can go ahead and get the engine on the stand. Working on this makeshift floor is less than ideal, but we're making it work. Where is the bolt that I just had? Oh, it's over there. Use this one to go through there. All right, gotta go a little bit higher. Let's see where we're at. Almost there. Normally, I actually lift the engine stand, like kind of adjust it to the engine itself and then bring it all down as one. Let's see. All right, so that's about a little higher still, actually. A little higher still. Let's see where we're at. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and move this and lift this to here and slide that into place. And then bolt. All right, that'll hold that. And then we're gonna carefully lower this down and try and maneuver it backwards and not let it all fall over, because I'm on 67 different elevations here, and it's always interesting. Okay, let's stop there for 1 second. So I want to avoid that crack there, because that's going to be no fun. I guess we'll just drop it down. And it's still hooked to the hoist, so it can't necessarily fall all the way over. Or can it? We'll see. Okay, let's stop there. Stay somewhere, stay. Stay. I want this to be back further. I guess I could just drop it all the way down. Huh? Yeah, we'll drop it all the way down. It's still hooked to the hoist, so. And then I'll try and scoot it back far enough. Okay, sketchy. But it's fine. Stop that. Stop drinking coolant, please. Stop that. Alright, can I move you back yet? Oh, the whole end hoist is coming. That's fine. That actually works better. Everything come this way, please. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now we're on flat ground. Alright. Are we good? That's in there. I might need a thicker bolt. It's kind of tilting to the left a little bit. I'm gonna go lift it back up and try and find a bigger bolt for that. I guess it's fine. Nah, it's kind of tilted. I'll get a bigger bolt. But at least we're on flat concrete. All right, engine is officially on the stand. As you can see, it's a little bit off to the side due to the fact, so this is the mount here. So the hole size on, oh, you can see that right here. So this hole size here is smaller than the diameter of the hole size on my actual mount. So even though the bolt I have inside here is as big as it can get, there's still room for it to turn because this other hole is a bit bigger. Now to actually fix that, I could drill this hole out bigger. That way there's no play. But for right now, it's gonna be fine because I don't have a drill to do that with. But the slack is off it. It's past the shake test. It's not going to go anywhere. So for now, it's good. Later on, I'll probably drill this hole out bigger so I can get it to sit flat. But like I said, for now, it's good to go. It's on the stand. We did it. So now that we've got it here, I'm going to go through and pull a couple things off. Not everything, because I'm not replacing everything in the engine, but just a few things here and there. The crack pipe's going to stay. It's not leaking at all, so I'll probably leave that alone. Actually, looking to the engine, you can see in there, the valves actually look really clean, which is a good sign. The clutch will come off. I'm gonna pull these hoses off. I think this is the auxiliary pump. and some more stuff back over there. And then we'll kind of see where we're at, if I need to pull off more or not. So first things first, we're gonna pull off the pressure plate, the clutch, and the flywheel and get all of this out of our way. We've got the pressure plate here and the clutch both off. I'm pretty sure this clutch has never been changed. I mean, the car had 223,000 kilometers, but you can see this is an OEM clutch. So maybe it's been changed once, but I don't think so. Definitely been worn. It still drove good, but you can see the, I guess, heat spots on it. And then on here as well. So now I'm pulling off these next bolts. I've already broken one free. Now I don't have the actual tool that you can get that like bolts to the side of the block and holds the crank when spinning. So I have a breaker bar here with an extension keeping it from moving. You don't need that much force, but you need something to hold the crank from spinning. So that's what I did. Already broke one free, got like 8 or 9 more to go, and then this will be off. And with that, our entire clutch assembly is off. This thing is hefty. Very, very hefty. So now we can kind of see in here, looks like there might be a little bit of oil residue at the bottom of the rear main seal there, which we'll probably swap this out and put a fresh one in since we're already here. But other than that, this section actually looks fairly clean. A little bit of dirt and grime up here, which will clean out. I don't necessarily think it's a leak. Like, I don't see any leaks through here in the timing covers. So very, very good. Put a new main seal in there, make sure there's no leaks here. Get a new clutch, and this section will be all good to go. Let's go ahead now and pull off the valve cover and see how we're looking up top. I gotta say, it looks really, really clean up here, which is a very good sign. Cams look clean, all the lifters look clean, chains look good, very, very nice and tidy. There's also no oil in any of the spark plug wells, so all these seals here are still good, which is awesome. Very, very nice. Also, all of these coil packs here, you can see that, are from a VR6. Bam. So it's cool to know that I can use parts from a VR6 on this one as well. People were telling me it's very hard to find parts for the VR5, which I'm sure some things are, but at least for coil packs, we can just use OEM VR6 ones and be good to go. So after seeing how clean this engine is inside, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna leave the internals completely alone and just as is. It ran great before, everything looks super clean. So all the internals, head gas, that kind of stuff will be left as is. Now for the outside of the engine, I'm probably gonna go through and do, replace these plastic thermostat housings because they do crack. I mean, they're not leaking right now, but it might be a good idea to replace those. We'll do the rear main seal, we'll do a clutch. I might go through and replace the oil filter housing and the oil cooler, which is one piece in this engine. So might replace that entire unit, do like the knock sensor, that kind of stuff on there. I don't know if the VR6 and the VR5 crack pipes same like that. I'm assuming this one's shorter. I don't know if they make an actual aluminum one for this car, but I mean, again, it's not leaking at all. The water pump's not leaking, but I might go through and still do new water pump, swap this out, swap this out. But overall, I'm very pleased. It looks super clean, which is very, very nice to know. So I'll probably do a new set of coil packs, new spark plugs, and then after that, some external things. And then she's pretty much, once the harness comes back, ready to go in the car, which is dope, which is exciting. And then I'm gonna delete this and some other thing like that, just clean it up a little bit, do some block painting. She's gonna look good. And then I'm also probably gonna pull the fuel rail off and take the injectors to get cleaned. That's probably a good idea as well. I actually have a spare aluminum crack pipe from a VR6. I'm assuming it's gonna be longer. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely longer. So I'll have to see if they make an aluminum one for the VR5. If not, we'll get another factory one. Maybe just leave it alone. Like I said, it's not leaking, so I don't know. Not broke, don't fix it, but we'll see. All right, last thing I'm gonna do today is pull the plugs out. I've already loosened up this first one. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. She looking toasty. Yeah, I mean, I figured how this car was running before, it definitely needs spark plugs, but yeah, that thing's pretty toasted. Let's see how the rest look. Oh yeah, these things are looking toasty. Every one of them. Every single one of them. So the coil packs may have been fine, but I'm gonna replace them anyways. So fresh coil packs, fresh spark plugs, and freshly cleaned injectors. This thing should run amazing after that. So this is where we're gonna stop for today. Again, I am so excited on the condition of this head. This looks beautiful. The valves down here all look really clean. There's no oil anywhere inside here, which means all the seals were still doing their job perfectly. Very, very excited about that. So makes my job much easier. We don't need to open it up. I can just do all the external stuff and this thing should run perfectly, and I cannot wait to have this thing done and back in the Savoy. It's gonna make amazing sounds with the proper exhaust. I cannot wait. I'm gonna go ahead and get a parts list made up today. That way, by the time the harness gets back, hopefully this is fully rebuilt and assembled and ready to go, and then it's just slap it in the car and start her up. That'll be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. All the parts from Fabless that I'm using for my VR5 swap will be linked down below. Make sure you guys check them out. They are amazing and making this swap so much easier. Do not forget, be thankful for us. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.